I made a trip back to the safe house today. Dropped off a
If the
majority of
guards
my
would listen
items.
to Viola, they'd have caught the butcher by now.
It's one name I heard a lot while picking today. The Butcher. I dropped off majority of the belongings, and all I kept was a few lockpicks, a set of clothes, and a dagger. That was it. Came back to Windhelm and I picked a lot of good stuff. Nothing too major, but for what I am as a thief right now, I thought I did pretty good. Stole around 100 in gold. The thing is, I noticed one thing. All the guards that I picked, and I picked so many, I was feeling so underwhelmed. One errand twitch, and they just have to look at me and slap me with a warhammer, and I'd be dead one blow. And I'd rather not be a dead orc just because I couldn't
Stay out of
pickpocket
trouble, orc.
a singular arrow. So I'm gonna go to a stronghold and hopefully make a set of armor. Looks like I'm passing the giants area again. Wish me luck. I made it to the stronghold pretty safe, I'd say. The only thing is I have to hope for steel ore, or I'm not going to be able to create anything. I haven't trained long enough to make steel anything more than steel armor. So hopefully there's some steel veins in this mine. So it seems this vein, well, this cave is all about ebony and iron ore. But I am curious now about that note the courier said was for me.
Don't know. Creepy fella, black robe, couldn't see his face. Paid me a pretty sum to get that into your hands, though. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Yeah, because it said, he said that it was from someone mysterious. Wonder what it could be. I'll have to look at that note when I finish forging my armor. There we go. Now I don't feel underwhelmed. There was not a lot of ore that I could use. And anything that I needed to buy, the orc had way too overpriced. So, finally was able to buy a few ores that I needed. So I crafted a fine chest plate, some fine gloves, and some fine boots. I didn't have enough for a shield, so I used the one that I stole. But I'm going to look at that one note. Mysterious note. We know. That's it. Well, I don't know what it means, but I'm gonna head back to Riften. Or somewhere just to find a nice place to rest. I'd rather not sleep in Windhelm when I've just stolen a lot of goods from there. So, on to whatever inn I find next. What in Molakbol's name is going on here? Mammoths, a giant, and a Khajiit. I think it's a Khajiit. This is interesting. However, I'm not going to stick around to see. I'd rather not find my death. Oh no. I've wandered right into the camp. Okay. Just time to sneak by. I'm detected by something. Mammoths. Okay. Wolves. If they follow me, I'll fight them, but I'm not going to fight them next to giants. Alright. That was a little too close for comfort. Fair attack.
Cleared out, I guess.
Once again, the companions.
You look strong. Come to your Vasker and be a companion.
Interesting. It's the second time I've seen them. Okay. This house is very close to giant territory. Dark water crossing.
What is it, Orc?
Curious. Very curious indeed. But I gotta get the rift in. Need more people to steal from. These idiots again.
Who you think I am and I don't care. Leave me alone.
I don't have time for this foolishness. Now come along quietly, and we won't have to get rough. Brother, I think she's telling the truth.
I'm not going anywhere. Now back off before I do something drastic.
She doesn't have the scar. What? Oh,
Idiots.
you're right. We've made a mistake. Now move along before that mouth of yours gets you into trouble.
If anything, those two idiots are gonna get them. There they are. If anything, those two idiots are gonna get themselves killed. Apparently I've run along a string of wolf packs. Oh boy. And I just used my rage a couple hours ago. I'm having a lot of bad luck finding wolves today. Well, I guess when I say it like that, I have a lot of good luck finding wolves today. Almost guaranteed I'm gonna find like 10 more before I reach Riften. Fox. Got me worried. Oh dear. Found a cave. Maybe I'll explore it later. What do we have up here?
Oh, quit your belly aching.
This is interesting.
The Legion's always looking for strong, capable warriors. If you think you've got what it takes, our headquarters is in Solitude.
Alright. I need to get out of here before I want to try and kill them. Iron. Yes, I do feel the urge to kill them. Ooh. Got a garnet. Flawless even. But I'm still working on getting back into the orcish state. So we'll keep my revenge later. I'm a little curious how this almost entire castle is right in view of the Riften limits. Yet bandits were still able to take control over it. It's interesting. Are the guards just lazy? Or were they weak, like in that tower, where there were so many of them that were dead? Also, a cave, I think. Yeah, cave. Might lead into the middle of that camp, though. That'll be good to know when I eventually need more materials, so I'll go out exploring and destroying bandits. The heck?
Not sure you belong here, citizen. Bad idea.
This is perhaps a bad idea. Guess I'm not strong enough. Are they attacking me? Yes. Okay. This was a bad idea. Oh boy. Oh dear. What have I gotten myself into? Managed to piss off 3 factions in one swell swoop. Looks like I'm gonna have to be careful around the Riften guards. Alright. Interesting. Fire mage. Oh dear. Come on. Oh dear. And vampires? Whoa. Okay. I was definitely right about not letting revenge take hold. I swung twice because of revenge, and what happens? I manage pissing off the Riften guards, the Imperials, running into spiders. And vampires and wolves. Ugh. That was a big mistake on my part. Please don't be mad at me. They are definitely still mad. Okay.
I'll try and make this quick.
Oh boy. Okay. I have seriously made a big mistake. Oh dear. So how much is the bounty on my head? The bounty is 40 septums. Looks like there's a mill up here. Perhaps I'll be able to find a bed or something. Oh, far. By the teeth of Molech Ball, what the hell? Gonna swim here for a bit, try and figure out what I'm gonna do. Depending on how safe this is, I might turn this into a little stronghold. Those are wraiths. Fuck. Never mind. I saw a castle while climbing this hill. It might be a much better option. I'm nowhere in shape to fight ice wraiths. Okay. Oh, it's a whole thing. Crap. Oh. Even better. It's filled with mages. I think my best bet is going to find a barrel, put my stolen items in it, and face the bounty. Because right now, karma is really making this a bitch. So I'll try to find a decent barrel to find. Wish me luck. Alright. This barrel on the edge of the dock, the middle one, is where I put the plethora of stolen goods. So, we're going to try and walk up to the guards with my daggers out, put them away, and hopefully we can solve this pretty easily. But for safekeeping, I'm gonna wait here for a bit. Here we go.
You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense?
I'd submit.
I guess you're smarter than you look.
Let's see what happens. Alright. Thought I was done seeing this. What's this carving?
That old woman who runs the orphanage has been murdered. Say, didn't I see you coming out of there?
No. Plus I'm already in prison, so yeah. Well, looks like I'm gonna serve my sentence.
The Thieves Guild used to run this city. Now they're nothing but braggarts and bullies, rotting to death down in their rat way.
Well, now that I'm here.
City's quiet enough now. But when the sun goes down, you best keep on your guard.
This place seems familiar. I wonder why. Maybe I'll either... Yeah.
I used
I'll
to be an
practice more
adventurer
thieving.
like you. And I took an arrow in the knee.
Wear more armor then. This will be a good spot to rest. Well, maybe tomorrow I'll work on more pickpocketing. Or not.